I took the walk.
What was the pre-show question?
Okay, with modern day defense killing it, 4th and 2 with any team in the NFL on the 50, are you going for it?
On the 50?
On the 50.
Who's on my? Oh.
If you don't know, we are watching the Dirty Commanders game. Background noise will be included.
Just wait till something bad happens. Anyway, so wait, do I get to choose my team?
No.
No. Who's
Random
on
team.
my team?
It's a random team.
Well,
You have
that
to-
makes a big difference,
right? It's kind of a weird question. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, wait. We gotta pick a defense here. Like, who am I up against here?
What's the most average defense in the NFL?
Patriots.
Good coaching, so I'd send them a little higher. Let's just say Commanders. Commanders defense, average.
Commanders defense is like 26.
They have a good D-line, so that's why I said it.
Yeah. Commanders defense. Who's my offense? Give me my offense.
I won't give you an offense, but I'll say you have a decent O-line, decent quarterback,
Gotcha.
above average running back, and above average receivers, but nothing great.
So I got the New York Giants.
I would say the receivers are above average.
So I got the New York Jets.
I wouldn't say that. I would say you're more of a team like the Lions.
That's actually okay. On the 50. How
On the
much time's
50,
left?
fourth quarter,
How much time's left?
9 minutes,
Am I up or down?
tied.
Tied? Yeah,
Go for it.
I'm going for it.
I think after watching this season, there isn't a fourth down unless you're on the other side of the 50. I wouldn't go for.
Terrible. What play you running though? Or what formation? Just give me a formation.
Pistol.
You're running pistol?
I'm running pistol because
Pistol what? Spread? Trips?
Yeah,
What are we
spreads. You
thinking?
get the DBs out. No DBs are blitzing. I'd
Alright.
say pistol spread, one tight end, and you run it to the weak side
All right.
with motion. With motion.
So here's the thing. I got Jared Goff, so he's kind of mobile, kind of not. I'm going 5 wide. If the middle's open, QB draw.
Under center or shotgun?
No, shotgun.
Really, you're full
5 wide.
golfing it.
We're 5 wide.
Oh, you're full golfing up the middle.
Absolutely.
They do have a good O line if Sewell. So
Yeah.
you run it right on his
So,
ass.
but if I do see someone, we're checking it. Okay, we're checking it.
Mike check, 31.
Absolute rub route.
Okay.
I'm telling that outside receiver.
Like the one
we're-
Rush shoulda
we're
hit?
Yeah, we're trips to the right side, boundaries to the left. I'm telling the out receiver, go deep. These two are kind of closer to each other. I'm probably gonna put a tight end in the middle, and
Yeah.
then just the slot receiver
Right.
in the slot, obviously. With simple rub route, little inside, little
Boom,
out.
hit 'em right
Because you
away.
know they're pressing, they can't not press.
But if you come out in empty, I feel like they're going to be way on top of that. Like, if you came out the running back, they have to respect the run. So if you come out empty,
I'll have a motion. The slot will motion over.
and then you run the pig.
Yes,
Okay, that'll work.
I feel like it's
The only reason I ask because I keep like every week we keep seeing these scenarios of do these teams go for it on this 4th and 1, 4th and 2 with these like young coaches and
every situation.
they're bad.
It depends on who you're playing. Honestly, if you're playing the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, I'm going for it.
Yeah,
If I'm playing the Browns,
or
probably not.
Yeah, no. Okay, understandable.
nah.
But that was my question
That was a
because
good
I'm
question.
tired of watching 4th and 1s and coaches are just don't know what they're doing.
Of course, if I have Josh Allen, it's
Go for it every
QB
play.
power.
I would go for it. That's probably the only team I'd say go for it on your own 40.
yeah, it's QB power.
Yeah, and that man could just jump and extend it.
He's the best get a yard guy there is. All right, we ready?
I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brawl Podcast. Ooh, we're
Ladies-
back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Brawl Week 4.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Week question mark. Shmi, how are we feeling today?
Pull up in the Verizon Fit, new watch. Griz play Saturday.
You look good.
Just don't talk about Denver.
You look good. I mean, we might get into Denver, we might not. We'll see how much time we have left. But
How are you feeling?
I feel fantastic. We'll obviously get into the Cats with Tommy. What's up, Luke? Other I didn't even think of that. That's funny. All right. Obviously, we'll get into Tommy Malott being back and the Griz actually playing a game this week. Who
Woohoo!
with not a terrible opponent coming to
No.
Missoula here.
Nope.
But
Very. Go ahead.
yeah, very interesting Idaho team.
Yeah, they played. They played Washington State, lost only by 7, and then they played. They played Indiana, and I think it was a shootout until the 4th. Still lost, but gave them games. Smacked Northern Colorado. They gave another team the business. So.
It was Portland State or Cal Poly. It's one of the two.
Yeah, one of the teams.
Yeah.
So they're probably the best Idaho team we've seen in the last 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well get into the Griz. Jason Eck, Idaho's coach.
Yeah.
I think he's like the Brian Dable of the FCS.
I hope not.
I think he
Oh,
is. Just
God, I
because
hope not.
playing that or seeing that South Dakota State offense, if for those of you who don't know, he was South Dakota State's OC last year. Now he's at Idaho. Seeing that offense last year and just the guys he consistently brings in on offense, it's impressive to watch. And obviously, Idaho was decent midfield, Big Sky team last year. They're
Trending up.
trending up. They're definitely moving in the right direction where this old rivalry between you and them
The little Stein.
could get a little spicy.
Yeah, the only thing I think that's great for us
Oh, yeah, I
is
figured out what's wrong with the headphones.
what?
No volume.
We'll throw her back on.
Yeah, might as well. Wait, are you putting in 1 or 2?
One.
1.
Timeout on the plate.
All right.
Now try. Yeah.
All right. Technical difficulties before the show. What?
Anyways, back into it.
Yeah,
2 things. Idaho's going to produce great tight ends in the future. It's going to suck.
absolutely.
2, we're coming off a bye, so I think we're going to be pretty ready for them.
All right.
That's why I think that's our best case scenario. If we're coming off like a road, like say we're coming off the Idaho State game and then we have to play Idaho at
Bounce
home.
back.
Yeah, it'd be tough. But I think after, a rough one in Pocatello, got the boys a little healthier, a little more, I don't know if you'd say aggression, but a little more focus with a longer week on Idaho.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 ways I look at it for the Griz or for going into any bye. Yes, you did win, but you kind of lost, it didn't look good.
Yep.
So where it's like you kind of have that bad taste in your mouth. But as a coaching standpoint, an ugly win is the best thing you can ask for because you still won, but you can still look at film and say, hey, we need to be better.
Yeah, now you know where you got to improve.
Exactly.
And it definitely starts with the O-line because in Idaho State, the O-line was, I wouldn't say they were hard to watch, but like these Idaho State players were just getting through easily and kind of dinged up Johnson a little bit, not going to lie.
Here you go. Yep.
It's tough.
We
but
talked about it last week.
what's our spread of the week or after this game?
The spread as of right now, Thursday night, is 16.5 for the Griz. The over-under is 56.5.
My pick, God, I hate saying this. I think it's going to be a close game.
I agree with you. I think the Griz are going to win because it is in Wa Griz, but I don't think they cover.
Grizz by 11. Grizz by 11. I think
I'm
it's
gonna say
close
Grizz
all
by
game.
8.
We
I'm
score a
gonna say Grizz
touchdown
by
in the
8.
final 3 minutes, and then we get a stop.
I'm going to say Griz by 8.
Okay, fair. Over under.
I'm taking the over. 2 offensive teams. Or not. Griz aren't offensive.
I'm gonna go under.
You're going to go under?
I'm gonna go under. I feel like we're gonna see like a teens kind of game, like a 1911 weird kind of scoreology or whatever it's called.
Scoregami.
Scoregami. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure there's no scoregamis left in college football.
Probably not. Everything's been
Because,
done.
I mean, we've seen 70s to anytime Iowa plays.
Facts. It's facts. But all right, let's travel across the state.
Swing it to the Cats here. Oh, so the Cats are on the road at Northern Colorado. Obviously, this is going to be a cakewalk game.
Easy.
The spread's 24.5. The over/under 63.5. I'm taking the under, but I'm taking the Cats at points. But big news: Tommy Malott's back.
Is he starting?
Yes,
Chambers.
I'm torn.
Oh
Here.
man, that guy's mentally
Let me.
pissed, and you know it.
Oh,
You know he's pissed.
Let me speak what I think.
Come to UM.
He has 1 year left. In him.
Yeah, but if we need a backup,
He's got 0 years left, actually.
right?
Yeah. So here's my 2 cents. They're not my 2 cents. Here's my thinking though. it's kind of hard to bench him. He's playing so well right now. He's passing so well right now. But it is Tommy's team, and obviously, you could look at it and say, why is Tommy even playing? It's gonna be a bad game. Our next opponent's Weber, so I'd rather have Tommy, who's back in the rhythm of things, going against Weber, and then a cold Tommy. But it is Tommy's team. I think Tommy is the better guy. But if Tommy's doing bad, I have full faith in Sean Chambers. I was a Sean Chambers fan a while ago.
I'm gonna disagree with you here because definitely Tommy's team last year, 100%, without a doubt. Now that he got hurt and you guys kind of rolled and
We got some rhythm.
I think it was Chambers' team.
I'd
say
certainly
it
was.
was.
It felt like it. I was a fan. Now, a lot of Cat fans, or I'm talking to my sister mainly, and my dad, except I flipped my dad on this. A lot of Cat fans didn't like Sean Chambers at first. But I was trying to bring up the point to him because, he was missing throws earlier in the season when we were kind of running the dual quarterback thing, and this is why I don't like the dual quarterback thing, is you tell a guy to sit for 80 yards of a drive and tell him to come in, throw a back shoulder fade to the corner of the end zone. That's an impossible route to throw cold. Because it's not like he can just be thrown on the sideline. He has to be tuned into the play.
Mm-hmm.
So asking him to, hey, sit for 15 actual minutes.
And then come throw a dot.
And then come throw a back shoulder dot.
Yeah, no.
That's impossible. So I knew it would happen when he got into the game, or when he had a full drive, he would be fine. And look at him. He's fine. Scheme-wise, this is the best scheme we've had since Rob Ash.
Yeah,
offensive scheme.
Offensively, you guys look crisp.
Because this is the first time in 5 years that I can't predict what we're doing at the line. It used to be obvious. We always used to laugh at Griz fans because they're like, oh, what's it going to be? And every Cat fan was like, run.
Yeah.
It's run. Not only run, but run to the left or run to the right.
Right.
It was that simple.
Now it's different. That's what I'm saying. These new O coordinators in the modern NFL. I'm not sorry, the modern USA. They are, I don't know. They're so sporadic everywhere. Like, you get really good coordinators or you get really bad coordinators.
Exactly.
There's no in between anymore.
There's zero in between. I love it, though. So moving on, though, it's big week for FBS. Actually, hold on. Big week for the FCS, too.
Which one?
One plays two. And SDSU going to NDSU. Spreads, I think, 3.5 NDSU right now. Who you taking? With some context here. The front seven on defense for NDSU is banged up. A lot of freshmen, a lot of red shirts in. But SDSU does not look crisp on offense.
100% North Dakota State. It's in Fargo.
It is in Fargo, but I don't know. They have not looked like North Dakota State. Now,
they had a close one with Idaho State.
They had a close one with Idaho State, and South Dakota State did beat them last year. And Tucker Kraft, NFL prospect tight end, is back.
Oh. I'm still going to go North Dakota State, but that line is going to be pretty damn accurate. I think it comes down to a field goal. I'm kidding.
I'm going South Dakota State.
Fair.
Just because now, obviously, I don't like North Dakota State. But I think the key to beating North Dakota State, I'm not talking this game, just in general, you got to get them before they go to Frisco. They're undefeated when they go to Frisco. So one-loss team, get them out of Fargo also would help.
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually have a shot against them. If they get 3 weeks to prepare for you, it's over.
Here's a question for us, for Montana State.
Yeah.
I guess it's more us, but you know what I mean. Say North Dakota State loses, do they go to 3 or 4 or 5?
They go to 2.
They go to 2.
Oh, wait, no. They would be a 2-loss team.
Yeah.
Oh.
See what I mean?
So
you got to put the Griz at 2 if they lose. Because they've been buffering 2-3.
So no. Let's not go next week. Let's go the week of Cat Griz. What is the rankings if South Dakota State wins? South Dakota State won, obviously.
Montana 2, Cats 3. We're getting a 2-3 matchup in Bozeman.
You think? You don't think you drop one to Sac State or Weber? We've talked about that. All right.
Obviously, it'll be close.
What if South Dakota State then drops one to UND and it's Cats 1 and 2
1-2
going into Cat Griz?
Why would game day not come?
Well, every Griz fan would say, because it's in Bozeman.
No, even as a Griz fan, I want them to come to Bozeman. I don't care.
I just want them to come to the game.
Just come to Montana, the state.
Yeah.
No matter where it is. Come to the Western
Because
game.
if it's 1 versus 2, how do you not
No. And you
throw
got
it
to
in?
Show the spotlight on the Brawl of the Wild. It's one of the best rivalries in the country.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like 4 big games that week.
There always is.
But well, yeah, I love how it's the last game of the season, but it also doesn't help that it's rivalry week.
What if they start doing Cat Griz first game?
That would suck. That's BYU.
That'd
Utah.
be weird.
No, BYU Utah flips it so where it's like it's the first game of the season or it's the last game of the season. I hate it. It's stupid.
Imagine if it was first, because then like the rest of it'd be so weird. If
Well,
Cat
then the
Griz-
rest of that game basically doesn't matter because if you lose week 1, it's not that big a deal.
No, but towards the end of the year.
Yeah, because
It
then it
matters.
actually matters because Cats were 2, I want to say, last year going into Cat Griz.
Yeah, you guys were higher.
Yeah, we were higher, and then you guys beat us. We got down to the 8.
Didn't matter obviously in the playoffs, but
No.
at least we got Barrier at home. It's only cool
if that was back in EWU, well, that's also the
of
nice
course
thing.
if it was in we
I think that's the nicest thing about having big fan bases is Cats and Griz will always get at least one home playoff game.
Yep.
Because NCAA
So ready for the night
Revenue,
playoff games.
baby.
Oh my god.
revenue.
Finally can go drink at one, not sit in the box like a CPU.
I thought you were
No, I've always had to work in the box for the playoff
even
games.
this year.
Not this year. No, that's
Oh,
why I'm
yeah.
saying I'm excited. I can finally
Oh,
go watch the game
oh,
as a fan.
Oh,
Live update here is the shot.
first down.
Shots fired as Brian Robinson gets a first down.
Anyway, let's move to a new segment I like to call spreads. I'm gonna give you the top 3 FBS games. Tell me who you're taking.
Close my eyes.
Penn State at Michigan. Michigan 6.5.
Dude, I want to pick Penn State, but since it's not, like, once it comes to college, it's so easy to pick the home team, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to take Michigan.
All right. Now, Bama at Tennessee. Bama 7.5 favorites. No one knows if Bryce Young is playing.
I'm going to go. That's tough
Yep.
because it's at Tennessee.
It's at Tennessee and
It's
Hendon,
going to be so packed. And they didn't play that good at Texas, so I'm going to go Tennessee.
and Hendon Hooker is looking like a Heisman candidate.
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
Tennessee.
Especially if Bryce Young's out, I'm taking that.
Oh, yeah, you have to. If
If Bryce
playing.
Young's in, I'm still taking the spread. I think I'm still taking Tennessee, except I think Bama might squeak one out. If Bryce Young is out, definitely taking.
Definitely
Tennessee.
coming down to the Alabama defense that day.
Definitely going down to the Alabama defense. And then I was going to go this game if Utah could have beat UCLA, but USC at Utah.
It's a good game.
Very good game.
I'm Lincoln Riley.
You're going
USC. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
JS, I better not be disappointed in this. I'm going Utah.
Oh. You're not taking Lincoln?
They don't match up well.
I just don't.
Utah is big and physical.
I just feel like Utah does not show up in the important games. They're very, very good against everyone else, and then
They're-
once they play,
They're very, very good, but as soon as they get pressure on them, they're bad.
Right.
Now, they lost to UCLA already. No pressure on them.
I'm still taking USC. But I get it. But I'm taking USC.
I mean,
Caleb-
at Utah,
Caleb's
is
a dog.
Utah's a great venue.
Yeah, no, it'll be.
It'll be rocking.
I would want to be there
Yeah.
if I lived in that state.
I just saw on Uniswag on Instagram the threads they're rocking with, all black. It looks sick.
Utah is.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Obviously, USC's going with the
Yeah. I don't know
traditional look.
why I asked that, but never know.
Never
Lincoln
know.
Riley could throw in some all black
Did you see
USCs.
Oklahoma's?
No,
So sick.
really.
Yeah,
Too bad they
I'll
suck.
I'll put a picture up on YouTube, but
Too bad they suck.
I mean, yeah, that. Well,
But-
I was thinking, I was like, they always had like the darker maroon, like the swaggier version of
Yeah.
Oklahoma. This one's
What color is it?
black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I bet. Right when Lincoln Riley left.
I know. They were like holding it until he left.
He's probably my favorite coach.
Lincoln Riley, I love.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley, great offense.
I love watching. I liked watching Oklahoma last year. Then I like watching USC almost even more this year.
Yeah, I mean,
It's been great. But yeah, that should be. It's gonna be a sick weekend of football.
it's gonna be a great weekend of football. I can't wait 2 days in a row just be on my couch, just watching football. I might not. I might. Go.
I wish I could couch it.
I kind of want to go to the Montana game. Not gonna lie, just because
Sold
I'm
out, brother.
curious of Idaho.
If I had a student ticket, I'd give it to you. But I already had. I gave him out last weekend. So
It's not true, bro. Right
Haug's coming down. Let's go, Haug.
there. Not true. Oh, Haug.
Haug's coming down.
Oh, okay. I can see why now.
Yeah,
But
I gotta give it to Haug. Plus, he asked me way earlier than everyone, which is surprising because that kid's really.
not.
I'm not
known
gonna
for
say
it?
the rest. Yeah.
Not known for it. Okay. I mean, we have a little bit of time left.
NFL.
NFL. So big news out of Miami. Tua is back practicing. Might be back for the Steelers next week.
Is he wearing like the thick padded helmet that they had to wear? I'm
He's
surprised.
passed every concussion test.
I've heard this before. I'm just gonna keep saying that every time before.
Well, it's a new private source, and according to the NFLPA investigation, Miami's medical staff did nothing wrong.
I honestly like the Dolphins this year, so I'm not even gonna shit on them. But
I mean, the only reason I shit on
I still think it's stupid how they called it a back injury the week before.
it was, dude.
But
Okay,
but man
it
was like
it was.
man wasn't even like
I'm not.
walking straight.
I'm not saying he had or did not have a concussion. He for sure had a back injury because he had a 58-yard bomb to Jalen Waddle against the Bills, and then against the Bengals, deep ball to Tyreek, shit died at 45 yards.
I'm just worried about that man's health if he comes back again.
Oh, absolutely, I am too. But preseason darling Skylar Thompson is playing against the Vikings, so. Oh, I got a question for you. Would you take, if you were a Patriots fan, would you take the Big Mac or the Zappy meal?
The Zappy meal, bro.
The
If it
Zappy
ain't
meal.
broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Like, he was playing great on Sunday.
Exactly.
Exactly, man. Look at that primetime game. Oh, thank God. Broncos Chargers coming up Monday.
How?
It's gonna be
Go ahead.
okay. I'll say this: Peyton's first year, we started 2-3. We're 2-3 this year. Yes, the offense was way better, but the defense was not as good back then. We were down 24-0 in LA on Monday night, which is where we play, and then Peyton led a 27-point comeback, and everything changed. So,
You want to know the difference? Peyton Manning's a good quarterback.
yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm just trying to be a hopeful fan.
Okay, I mean, I would have nothing against the Broncos, and I mean nothing, but the amount of corny shit I see from Russell Wilson, I just can't bring myself to be a fan. Also, I mentioned it to you last night, I've officially put in my bandwagon forms
Fucking
for the
bandwagon.
NBA. I'm officially a Magic guy, riding Paulo Banchero
Fourth team in 2
to the
years.
league.
I'm just kidding. Understandable because you do have your Paulo obsession, but it's not true until you buy the jersey.
He's
So
the best Duke player. I might, speaking of the Suns, I might have to get the Devin Booker throwback.
you're gonna you can't stay, Jaden.
No, I'm not
You can't-
staying.
If
I'm
you
not-
hop ship, you gotta at least have a 3-month
You
period.
can have jerseys though.
can.
Like it's okay to have jerseys, but I will be getting the Paulo jersey when I will be getting the Devin jersey when I get the Paulo jersey.
Okay.
It's just I don't really like any of the Magic jerseys, so I have to see what.
If you want to be an actual Magic fan, Bull jersey,
See, I'm a Paulo.
Still
guy. I
rooting
gotta
for
ride
him.
with. Oh, shake!
and that's the most Chicago thing I've ever seen.
That was Washington
Ah,
in
Wow.
Chicago though.
in Chicago.
Yeah. He's looking at. I always love when the kicker looks at it. It's like, are you sure?
Yeah, he's always just like, wait. You missed it, buddy.
See, let's see the form here. I don't think he leaned. He didn't do the bowling.
Play by
lean.
play.
No,
That was actually a good looking
there
kick.
was
I think
no
it's not
lean.
even windy.
No, it's not. Just shanked. Just pulled it.
Damn.
Yeah, pulling is when it goes left. Yeah, just pulled it.
That's how it goes. But
Big one, though. Chiefs Bills.
Chiefs Bills.
In
So it's
Arrowhead,
probably
I'm pretty sure.
weren't they in Arrowhead last? Well, it doesn't matter. It's the NFL.
Yeah.
Lucky motherfuckers getting 2 of those games in a row at home. Classic Chiefs scheduling.
Oh, ball!
Fumble.
Oh.
Sorry. Thursday night game's on, everyone. It's a really exciting game.
Yeah, as you can tell, we're really locked into the
Pretty sure it's the same
podcast, too.
score as last week.
Yeah, except there was a touchdown.
Pathetic. How could you do that? First touchdown and
They're already out of timeouts.
but I'm gonna go Bills. I feel like that team. Why would I not bet on that team? Like on paper, why would you not? Like, yeah, they're gonna lose some games, but
In Miami.
yeah, there you go. They're gonna lose some games, but like, what are they gonna lose 2 out of the whole season? 3. So you're basically, I don't know. I would never not bet against the Bills right now. Are you taking Chiefs? They are division rivals.
It
so-
hurts, but I am taking Bills, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be more than happy for Patrick Mahomes to prove me wrong. But I am taking Bills. Bills are the best team in football still, I believe it. Even though Miami did beat them, Bills are still the best team in football.
Von Miller needs his 3rd ring, baby. That's why I'm rooting for him. 3rd player with 3 rings, 3 different teams.
Why is everyone good going to the...
Yeah, Fields is running all over. Ooh. Ooh. Fields is going. Oh, no. We got quite the game coming.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Seth, how we feeling? No comment.
One
All
more
right.
game. One more game before we get out of NFL.
One more
Eagles,
game?
Cowboys.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Hands down. Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck them boys.
Glad we can agree there.
Oh yeah.
That was a great run by Fields.
That was a great run by Fields.
The city of Chicago needed that.
People on here are gonna be so confused.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, why are they staring at this TV?
No.
We're just obsessed with football, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
we're football people. Get off us.
You know how it is when there's a game on.
All right, if the NBA Finals were now, who would it be?
Oh, early season projections.
Yes.
Oh, way to throw that on me.
Last.
Usually,
minute.
I'm not biased because I understand.
You're saying Nuggets.
I'm saying Nuggets because if we don't do it this year, we're
Nuggets
never doing it.
Nuggets too.
Nuggets Nets because after watching Simmons clamp Giannis,
After watching Simmons have no offense though.
yeah, but you make up for it with Kyrie and KD.
That's true. Heat Warriors. Warriors
Bruce
taking
Brown revenge finals.
Warriors taking in 5. Heat Warriors.
Nope, that team chemistry is fucked up.
That's true. All right. I'm not gonna say Boston.
Draymond, dude, let's talk about Draymond really quick. Fuck that guy.
That man's got a right hook.
Oh, that guy's in the wrong sport.
Ooh.
That man should be street
Fields
boxing.
scrambles. Gets out of bounds.
Oh,
Flag.
late
Oh.
hit. That's a late hit.
No, he was still inbounds. Is
Holding.
he down?
It's coming back.
Is
Anyways.
he down? Can we check him? Can we tool rule him?
No, he's actually walking straight and functioning, so that's not Tua.
His back seized up, I'm telling you.
It happens.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Been a while out for the weekend. Me, myself, and all my 3 friends. They